We hear a lot about work-life balance these days, like it's some mythical destination we're all trying to reach. The problem is, most of us are looking for it in the wrong places. We picture balance as a perfectly scaled set of weights, equal parts work, equal parts life, neatly arranged, like books on a shelf. But here's the hard truth. Work-life balance, as we've been taught to imagine it, doesn't exist. Not really. Balance is not a destination, it's a moving target. Life doesn't wait for us to catch up, and work doesn't stop asking for more. There are times when life demands more from us, and other times when work takes the lead. There will be days when you're thriving at your job, and others when you feel like you're failing both at work and at home. The reality is messier than the ideal of balance would have us believe. So, let's stop pretending that balance is about perfection or getting everything right all the time. It's not about a magical formula where every day feels harmonious. It's about learning to navigate the ebb and flow, to dance with the tension, and to be okay with the fact that sometimes things will feel out of whack. And that's not just okay. It's real life. The narrative that we can have it all if we just manage our time better is misleading and, frankly, exhausting. It sets us up for guilt when we inevitably fall short, trying to be perfect in every role: the dedicated professional, the loving partner, the attentive parent, the loyal friend. But perfection is a myth. We need to accept that sometimes one thing will come at the expense of another. There will be trade-offs. There will be moments when work gets more of you than your family does, and vice versa. The goal isn't to eliminate these imbalances, but to navigate them with awareness and intention. True balance is found not in perfection, but in priorities. Know what matters most to you at any given time and have the courage to honor that, even when it means making tough choices. Say no without guilt. Set boundaries that protect your well-being, and recognize that your worth isn't tied to your productivity or the number of hours you clock in. Let's get real. Sometimes balance means ordering takeout instead of cooking a homemade meal so you can spend more time with your kids. Sometimes it means staying late at the office to finish a project you're passionate about. And sometimes it means calling in sick because you need a mental health day. It's not about choosing one over the other forever. It's about choosing what matters most in that moment. Stop chasing the illusion that balance means doing it all the time. Instead, learn to give yourself permission to be imperfect, to shift gears when needed, and to recognize that balance is about alignment with your values, not about equal distribution of time. Start thinking of balance not as an end goal, but as a dynamic process, a continuous act of tuning into what you need, what your work requires, and what your heart tells you. It's not about dividing yourself between work and life, but about integrating both in a way that feels authentic to you. Balance doesn't mean equilibrium. It means alignment. It's about making choices that feel right, not because they satisfy someone else's definition of success, but because they honor your truth. Forget the perfect scale. Instead, aim for a life that feels whole, a life where work has its place, and so does rest, love, and play. Balance isn't a destination. It's a daily practice of choosing what truly matters and being okay when it looks different every day. So, stop searching for balance outside of yourself. Start creating it from within.